The orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment. The orb casts glyphs familiar to the druid of ownership. Overwhelming it with the same element can often disable the enchantment.
The only patch of will to be supplies here to aid us. How high?
Archdruid, it's good to have you home. The new informants are coming along.
There's been killings in a holy place. Stinks of incense and blood.
I bring word of gnomes. Gnomes in the sea.
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a stink of something fey. Smell of arse, too. But boss doesn't care about that.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Keen eye. But if it's supplies you seek, weapons to aid in our fight, you won't find them behind that door. There is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. It should be no surprise to you that Harpers like to hold their secrets close. Whether there is sense in it or not. On my word, all you will find inside is dust. And the moldering keepsakes of a much younger woman. But then, perhaps I make too much of this. How can I beg privacy when I was not half so trusting on our first meeting? Pass then. Go on. See what it is a foolish old Harper thinks worth hiding away. A gift from my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me. Yes? Always nice to be wanted.
Where am I? What's going on? Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about? I'd best ask Jaheira.
Yes? The threat of spanking never kept the children from poking through my things. Why should it deter you? It is a ritual, or it describes one at least, practiced by druids of certain esoteric circles. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual might slow their aging, extend their life well beyond its natural reach. In greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. Oh, you really think I'm pretty? Just a moment while I remember how to bat my eyelashes. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The Dead Three plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out darkness. But I've lived long enough to see so many of those lights burn out, while the shadows cling stubbornly on. Knowing that, isn't it our duty to burn on if we can? To fight for as long as we are able?
Immortality is only as good as the life you're living. An eternity of luxury sounds a lot better than an eternity of struggle.
I'd have thought time would dull either. But I suppose I should know better than to argue with an immortal. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light. Trapped in that darkness. I turned to my research again. What if I was a little stronger? As fast as I once had been. Then you came. And made the question moot. But I kept this. Just in case, I told myself. A final resort. Think of life as some simple tale after all. There is no guarantee of happy endings. Or true heroes. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. When and however it comes. As for this city story, well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub. Do not thank me for slinging a weight around your neck. I might start to feel bad. I do mean what I say. But I am also a harper. In every honeyed word, there is a hook. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You're almost certainly going to die first. Ask it. Oh dear. Should I brace myself for some fashion advice? But I suppose you have earned better than glibness from me. It was a gift from my husband Khalid. He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. Any idiot can swing a sword, but to believe in the cause with the whole of your heart, a much trickier thing. He died. Alone. In pain. And far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband.
The quiet, unassuming shadow to Jaheira's strength, Khalid was another warrior who helped end the Baalspawn crisis. Shortly after, he was murdered by the mad mage John Irenicus.
I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight, which meant the few he chose, most harpers swagger and flash their feathers to catch your attention. Khalid was quiet to a fault. And when we were married, on an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands, he stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted. Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. The quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a harper's life, see all that a harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to. But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
Jaheira is willing to embrace mortality, the ultimate form of retirement, and that's thanks to impressing her through your actions. Quite the compliment.
Jaheira has steel in her, I'll say that. It's not easy to walk away from immortality. Most people will have held on to that scroll for as long as they could bear to, and probably a century or two longer than that. Yes, my sweet? What is it? Can't get enough? I'm not surprised. I do rather like that, you know?
To reason. So saith the wise Jessamine.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil? Don't tell Mother. Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
A couple turns should do it.
Safest place in the city, too.
Commander!
Spare me your salutes, little traitor. You walked me right into that ambush.
Sorry, Commander. You are my commander, but George promised me pies.
Huh. I can't fault your priorities. You'll look after them for me?
Can I have a real sword?
No.
Fine.
He's a lovely man, Simon, but he's seen better days. Please, try not to disturb him.
All these people. They should be at home with their loved ones. I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I'm not fit for service. All these people. They should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. For how long?
Cazador always warned us to stay clear of this neighborhood. Never said why, though.
The last spawn who tried was sunk into the cobblestones and left for the sun to find. I had an unfortunate taste for theatrics in my youth.
Yeah. That was probably it.
I've seen a real ghost snap someone in half. It squeezed their guts out of their...
If you're looking for ghosts, you can be sure there's absolutely none of those here.
Are you looking for ghosts too? Not sure what to make of it all, to be honest.
Stand back! I can't have laymen disrupting the ephemeral intricacies of the spirit field.
Oh, gods. I can feel them all around me. Ghosts, like a horrible, slimy breeze.
Gentlemen, I am quite certain that we are almost upon this most fed spirit.
How can you tell?
Can't you feel rich, unctuous gouts of necromantic energy simply coursing through the spirit field?
It's truly this petty.
Because there's nothing here to see. This is a colossal waste.
Welcome to Lady Janeth's celebration of the arts. Decidedly not. I have more to do with dust brushes than paint brushes. I am Lady Janeth's butler. Lady Janeth is a dedicated patron of the arts. She doesn't care for status or wealth, human or dragonborn. If you have talent, she'll nurture it. Today's event is a public showing of many fine pieces she has commissioned. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that particular style. I see. I'm afraid Lady Janeth is not a patron of such unique artistry.
I've got a job to do. These goods need to be delivered.
And I have a duty to the city and Lord Gortash, so hold right there.
Why this sudden restraint?
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not going to fall for it.
These common folk need to learn to respect authority. Good thing I'm happy to teach them.
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
That might be worth a look.
Evanescence.
What's this?
Everything is clear.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Do what must be done.
But I made a delivery to the docks just yesterday.
Sorry, citizen. Dogs are now...
What to do?
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them. Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course. Study it, of course. The Githyanki have been a source of great debate in the Society circles in recent months. You are no doubt aware that citizens of the Underdark are held in great suspicion by those who live above ground. Many believe us to be evil. The Githyanki face similar prejudice, but I believe if hatched in a less violent, more intellectually stimulating environment, the child can overcome its evil predispositions. In the literal sense, I will need to induce the egg to hatch via the application of certain currents to the creature inside. Once out of the shell, I plan to take a twofold approach. The enforced repetition of sound, moral principle from the Paterian Code, alongside a series of psionic pulses administered to the cerebral tissue. Assuming I can accelerate its growth, I should have conclusive findings within a year or two at the most. A series of moral imperatives bestowed by the great dragon deity, Bahamut. In my years of study, they're the closest I've found to moral perfection. Only under such rigorous goodness will the subject stand a chance of being cured. My findings could change the perception of Githyanki and the peoples of the Underdark for generations to come. Rigorous experimental methods demand we do not indulge our emotional responses in the application of discomfort to our subjects. Only by the full, uninhibited application of psionic stimuli will we have the true measure of whether the child's innate evil has been cured. Now, I'm eager to get started. So will you sell me the egg? Then I will source another subject, and the experiment will be completed without your involvement. Progress may be delayed, but I assure you, it can never be stopped. I heard laughter this morning. At me, perhaps?
A collection of Underdark delicacies, a salve for the homesick, and food for the intellectually curious.
Spores. Oh, well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
It's not just theory. changed your mind, have you? The offer's still there.
The throat. Next, I just need to interview somebody who speaks classical Melock.
Better not be cursed.
Time for discretion. What fun. Nice and easy. Neither seen nor heard. Simple.
Never a dull moment.
The long vowel shift in Middle Kobold is fascinating.
Once I publish my paper proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous. chance, I'd make a fine principal surgeon.
There's a distinctly Netherese taint to the air in this city.
Strange. To think that I'm both brilliant and extremely attractive.
Research on the surface stops during what they call night. I still can't get used to that.
I'll admit it. I'm jealous of Blurg's towering intellect.
It's hard to explain, but
Given the
I'm
chance,
happier
I'd
when
make a
I'm
fine
around a
principal
mellower.
surgeon. Strange. To think that I'm both brilliant and extremely attractive.
There's a distinctly Netherese taint to the air in this city.
I'll admit it. I'm jealous of Blurg's towering intellect.
Research on the surface stops during what they call night. I still can't get used to that.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal researcher. Strange. To think that I'm both brilliant and extremely attractive.
It's hard to explain, but I'm happier when I'm around Omeluum.
I'll admit it. I'm jealous of Blurg's towering intellect.
There's a distinctly Netherese taint to the air in this city.
Given the chance, I'd make a fine principal researcher. Strange. To think that I'm both brilliant and extremely attractive.
Research on the surface stops during what they call night. I still can't get used to that.
I'll admit it. I'm jealous of Blurg's towering intellect.
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress. Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Of course, I should get back to my research. It's hard to explain. Your tadpole's stasis is a most curious area of study. I will have much to share with Omeluum upon its return. Of course, I should get back to my research.
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
There's a distinctly netherese taint to the air in this city.
The Lodge, meeting house of the Society of Brilliance.
The Gazette reckons Lord Gortash is the second coming of Balduran. Horsecack!
Printing block has never been so hot. Scandals, vandals, where to find sandals. It's all here in the
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. For how long?
You're living.
City for this little viewing of hers, and she's holding back on her. Little yaps weren't in the way. I've seen it.
The least you could do is have it on display. How else is one to buy it from her?
Certainly not the lobster. I haven't seen one in hours. Very good.
Yes.
The way the subject looks beyond.
I wouldn't stand for it under my roof, lazy little serfs. I believe it's your
Can't
turn
keep me
to
out.
throw the next gang together.
How is one to throw a harvest party without a mine traveled all the way from Neverwhere to be turned away at the gate? It's outrageous.
Take this to Lord Tash. He's a man who'll see sense.
I can keep going a little longer now.
to dusk days. Little bedtime stories my little ones in that spirit
Let's go. It's ever easy. One day I'll catch a break. No time for mercy.
Moving.
By your command.
So much for peace.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Last much longer.
This is worth the cost. May the gods take you first.
We'll be well. I can still move fast when I need to.
Te chiudo!
guessing.
Another fight. Let's go. Don't waste a step.
When she was little.
Cathars are so overrated. Their bride's gaudy and almost never make good poisons.
What I'd give to them.
Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
Do you ever think we should have had another one?
Doesn't matter what we think now. It would have broken us back then.
But if we'd only made the effort, if we'd only pushed through. I'm not going to last much longer.
Jaheira's wisdom is plain to see. One of the greatest ways in which you can serve nature is to surrender your body back to it when the time comes. It may be some centuries before my flesh is ready to yield, but I hope I shall be bold enough to follow in her path when the day comes.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Yes?
I would live forever if I could. Death is not rest or relief. It is only ever a form of defeat. In destroying the scroll, Jaheira has shown her readiness to give up the fight. We must not follow her example.
Who among us hasn't wondered what it would be like to live forever? But I think you've got the right idea. Better I live fully and meaningfully than to pine for an always and forever I could never achieve.
Just when I think I can't respect Jaheira anymore, she hits me with a grenade right to the heart. I couldn't agree with her more. There's more to life than time. It isn't about how long you're here. It's about what you do with whatever time you've got. And Jaheira? Well, I don't think anyone spent their hours better than her. I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
Hero of legend, passing the figurative torch onto us. We'd best not disappoint her. The thought of a scolding from Jaheira's ghost is not one I particularly relish.
I hope there's nothing troubling you, my dear. All right, let's talk. Who knows when we'll have another chance? There is nothing I'd like more. You are perfect. Every time. Oh, shit. Did I do something wrong? Why? What's changed? I may be guilty of a bit of embellishment here and there, but I'm no liar. When I vowed we'd save you, we will save you. This little adventure of ours has taught me that we can't let our lives be ruled by fear, or else we never really live. I'm not afraid. Not of you. Not of your darkness, and not of our future. Cazador used his tortures to strike terror into me. But I've rarely been more afraid than on the night when I feared Baal had claimed you for good. But I trust you won't kill me. And if you do, then I've gotten sloppy and probably have it coming. I am. And beautiful. Not enough people mention that. I'm not going anywhere.
A letter from Orin.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
I have longed to hear your voice. Speak to me. I see. If that is truly your desire, then I shall respect it. No matter how much I wish it was not the case. Then, very well. This chapter is at an end. I can only hope you have many more, each filled with happiness. I will remain by your side whenever you wish, of course. As ally, advisor, friend. In any way you desire, save for as a lover.
How good to see you. Come for a chat?
Sing a song of Alderaan, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade, could not avert his fate. When three Doded assailed his port, transformed he felt their thrall. Succumbed as threat from nether years, arose to conquer all. Now hope is gone, or so it seems, but game's not over yet. New cards are drawn, new hands are played, newcomers place a bet. Evil wizard, devil gift, the odds are cast anew. And Baldur's fate now turns upon the winds of fortune's view.
opportunities.
I feel horrible about that one. Could barely sleep for a 10-day.
Show off the scar to
Are the gods truly this petty?